got cut off. My grandfather would, I want to trust him, he would have an intention behind it. He wouldn't, I don't trust him to answer honestly. And if he did, it would be with an intention. Like, some of it would be more honest than others, maybe. He'd probably make decisions like, you don't need to know that. Stuff like that. I don't know if I actually... My biggest thing about it is I don't really trust that he would... My grandfather often betrayed me to my grandmother. While I have never come out and said this to him, like, exactly like that, he knows that there's something there because we've talked enough. And no matter how much I want to trust him, I just sometimes... And I'm supposed to feel like it's me, who's the problem with that, but... He would go one of three ways. He'd either answer honestly with an angle, he'd repeat the things that grandmother tried to say, which could be anything because she tried to say a lot of things. Not all of it actually agreed with itself. Or he'd try and make me sound too good. So basically, I want to trust him, but I don't. And then the one person that I would trust with it, I'm like, well, first of all, Jean would want to know more information about, like, the scenarios, which I would do. We're both just kind of like that. Probably for different reasons, but also he wouldn't really trust it either. We're both very distrustful of things like this. And I'm also worried that he would try and make me sound too good. Like, I wanted to be honest. And also, like... I also don't like it. This would put myself and people that I care about in a position not to trust each other about something. Or, it would basically be a wedge. And it would be something that I would be curious about. Jean would end up telling me, and I would end up freaking out over it. Like, internally, it would cause me undue stress. It would cause him undue stress. As much as I trust him with it, I don't like the situation that it would make. With everything going right, I might have, at some point, if he had asked me, like, maybe a couple weeks ago, I might have asked Jack. But with stuff going on right now, and all the extra stressors with COVID and stuff, I'm not doing that. I actually suspect that part of the reason why she ghosted watching Chris is because Chris threw such a conniption of a fit that she had to take her anti-anxiety medicine. And this has happened more than once. It usually doesn't. everyone is stressed, and there's nothing that I can do about it except for work hard and hope that I make enough money to hopefully help make it better or easier to handle. I don't know. I don't know. Then there's the stuff with Chris's biological mom. Like, I'm not even sure I like this situation, but I don't really have a right to have feelings about it. Well, maybe I have a right to have things, but I don't. At the same time, part of me wishes that she'd disappear again. And I hate myself for that.